Hey everybody, welcome to day 4 of Journey to Self-Help. And today was a pretty interesting day. I seen my progress start to pay off. And by that I mean my ex-girlfriend, we started talking again and we started making progress in the right direction. And it wasn't toxic. Like, we came back together and we talked and we had real talk. Like, we had an actual conversation about our situation, and like I seen that spark and that glimmer of hope again. And yeah, it's paying off. But what I need to do now is, even if I do get her back, and even having that thought that she's gonna come back in my mind, I do not want to slip back into the ways I was. I can't let that, her coming back into my life, be the reason why I fall back down. I need to keep going up. And that's why today, even with that little glimmer of hope, I was still going into the right direction. Today was more about getting out there, pushing myself to be more social with people I don't normally be social with. And that's what I did. This right here, this clip was a start to my morning. I had, I would say, a little bit of a rough start, but it wasn't as difficult as the other days. I was able to get myself out of bed a lot easier. I was able to go by myself, even without thinking like, oh, she's gonna be there, we're gonna be talking, we're gonna be happy. Like, I got myself out. I got myself to go without needing an external push. And that was progress itself. I've never been able to just go and not think, okay, I'm gonna have someone there for me. I'm able to just do it by myself, and that's really fucking good. That's a big step in the right direction, and I need to keep doing that. I need to want it for myself. I want, even on days where she's not there, or days where we're fighting, or like days that I know are gonna be bad, I still have to go. And that is the biggest thing about presence. You still have to go regardless of what your situation is. So that's what I did today. And honestly, with this extra motivation to get better, I feel like it's going to be harder in a sense, because now, like, I'm certain that things are going to be good, but I still need to push myself to be better. I still need to figure out how to love myself without her loving me there. And honestly, like, I don't know. Like, today I was like extra social. I don't know if it was like to impress her, or if like I was just feeling like I want to be social. But I don't know. I need to figure that out on my own and really like think into it. But the main thing is, I was still pushing myself to talk to people I don't normally talk to. I was still finding my happiness and my way through the day without having her there for me. And honestly, like, it was fine. Like, at the end of the day, she ended up coming to my class, and I took her home and we talked, and like, we figured it out. We're figuring it out. And I think she's starting to like the person that I am becoming. And that itself, just from 4 days of working, like, it's really good. And I'm proud of myself that I'm able to do that. And then last night I had apologized, but like, it wasn't like a pleading I'm sorry just to get you back kind of apology. It was like, I'm sorry that I hurt you. Like, I'm sorry that I made you feel this way, and I'm sorry that I didn't listen to you when you needed it. And I'm going to start doing that moving forward. I need to listen. I need to start actively listening to people, and that's one of the things I'm also going to work on moving forward as well, is listening to people fully and hearing them before I make any kind of comments or assumptions or anything. I just need to listen. And that's going to come through the journey and through the practice. But yeah. And today I also am taking the time for myself. I am alone today. I don't have friends over, and honestly, I put my phone on do not disturb, and I just have really been off of social media for the most part. Like, I've been focusing on the present. I've been focusing on what I can do right now, and instead of having distractions, I'm just focused on life. I don't really play video games. I don't really distract myself from life. I just got to figure out my path right now. And things are going pretty good so far. Like, I'm not really wrapping my entire future around her, and like, if that plan doesn't work out, like, I'm not gonna have nothing to do. Like, I've started looking into a college. I started looking into, or I mean, I'm already in Mott right now, but like, I'm looking into colleges and looking what I want to do moving forward instead of wrapping it completely around her. And if it goes well, like, I could potentially be able to have a future that's not dedicated around her. And if we don't work out in the future, then I'll have my own path and my own thing to be able to move forward to. So it's going good. I have my own mindset, have my own things I want to do, and I'm starting to open up more. So yeah, I'm starting to enjoy this. Like, I'm starting to figure out myself and figure out what I need for myself. And through that, people will come and go. I'll find the people that I want in my life, and I'll figure out the stuff that I enjoy. And I'm excited. Like, I'm discovering myself. I'm learning who I am for the first time in my life. Figuring out what I need, what I want, everything. And that is another step for growth, is figuring out yourself. So, on that note, I might make an update later. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, from that little clip right there, basically what had happened was I had picked her up from work, and we sat there and talked. We talked about, well, I started off by like reintroducing myself and like telling her like I want to get to know her as a person, and I want to like become her friend before we become anything else. And I told her that like I need the time to work on myself before I even think about getting back in a relationship with her. But I'm going to remain loyal. I'm not going to look for other people. I'm just going to stay focused on myself and become a better person. And and some of the progress, like, it was starting to pay off. Like, she was telling me about plans she was going to make with a guy that I was worried about before, but I trusted her for the first time in this relationship that I was with. I trusted that there was nothing more going to happen. And I'm proud of myself for that. The fact that I sat there and I said, "You're fine. You don't need to justify your situation. I trust you, and I'm not going to sit here and think about the worst situation." That is growth. That is serious progress. The fact that I was able to do that and not even think anything in the back of my mind, that is amazing. Like, it's been 4 days and I've improved that much. I'm seriously proud of myself. Like, I'm really happy that I'm able to move forward like this. Like, I'm actually like, it's kind of dumb, but I actually kind of like myself right now. I mean, like, I feel good. Like, this is amazing. Like, I've pushed myself. I have accepted the pain. I have been present. Like, I'm doing so good. And this is like, it's genuinely making me feel good about myself. I'm really happy. And anyway, back to that. I told her I need some time to figure out myself and figure out what I want for myself and figure out what I need. And I want to learn her. I want to become her friend before we become anything else. I want to take the time to get to know her before I try to love her again. Because in the relationship that we had for the past 7 months, it was I was obsessed with the idea of loving her and loving the person that she could become and not loving the person that she is now. So I feel like if I take a step back and take it slow and work on loving her for her, that things could be so much better than it was. There could be such a better outcome to this situation. And I'm ready. Like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the change. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to show her who I really am. And I want to show everybody who I really am, because I've been hiding for so long that I never really got to show anybody who I truly was. So I'm ready. I'm excited for tomorrow. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.